Good evening. So it's Thursday the 12th of April 2018 today, and I literally just woke up. I know that my mum tried to wake me up before she went to work at about 8:30 AM. Couldn't manage it. I just was sort of still half asleep and immediately fell back asleep. And then I had my ridiculous alarm set for 10, so that went off and started beeping in my face and flashing and vibrating, and that managed to wake me up. But then just about an hour later I fell asleep again, and then I've just woken up now and it's about 5 PM, so I've lost the whole day, which is really frustrating because I wanted to work on my drawings for the book project, and I really need to do that because the publisher has said if I want to get a printed copy of the book finished before my university deadline, then I need to do the images in about the next week and send them off. And I really want them to be my best work, so I'm not going to rush them or anything, and I can just submit the drawings for my university work if I don't get the book done. But I'd really like to do the best I can with it, and I'd really like to complete the project and have a copy of the book with my own illustrations in that I can look through and keep. That would be amazing. So I'm going to try and do that, which means I'll probably have to work all evening today now. So something else that's been in the back of my mind is this whole dispute with the carers and them leaving, saying that they'd only woken me up 4 times in the last 3 months or something ridiculous like that. And I actually did write a letter with my mum where we just told them that that was completely wrong. And I don't expect them to come back at all or anything like that. I just want it on record that that's not true. But then I actually realised after today that my new Fitbit records the data from when I've been asleep really accurately, and not only that, it sort of tells you what phases of sleep you went into and if you were restless or woke up during that time. So it gives you a really accurate estimate of how long you've been completely asleep. So I just synced that up and had a look at the data, and it says that I've been asleep for 11 hours and 15 minutes today, from 1:30 AM last night until 6:30 PM today, with a gap of 135 minutes during that time where I was awake, and I think that's when I got up and had a cup of tea and my morning medication. But when I saw this, I realised that I can actually collect empirical data about how long I've been asleep out of each 24 hours. You know, instead of relying on the memory of the carers who see so many people a day, or, you know, just me, it just being me versus them, I can collect this empirical data which will prove that I'm right. And it'll also be useful when I go and see a sleep specialist, which is going to be coming up at some point soon. So I'm just going to carry on wearing my Fitbit 24/7 and make sure that I record all that data, and then I can pass that on to, you know, my doctors, the social worker and things like that, because the reason the social worker's disappeared, I think, is because the care agency just basically got the impression that I didn't need any help, because they don't understand what Ehlers Danlos Syndrome and POTS are. So, okay, one task down. I've dried my hair and got dressed. Now I'm gonna chuck some dinner in. I have been getting like a ridiculous amount of just general clicking and snapping and bones snapping in and out of place in sort of my chest bone and parts of my spine and shoulders, and I think something, at least one thing is out of place there that's sort of throwing all the rest off, and when I get up and try and move it all sort of snaps back in. But it's kind of worrying me because I'm worried that I'm gonna end up snapping something a bad way and cause a dislocation or some damage. Not that I think there's anything I can do about it. So, right, dinner today is chicken and rice, as usual. Whoops. Oh no! Guys, do you know what I've just done? Basically, I knocked into the camera and then I tilted my hand, and basically I knocked into the camera with my wheelchair. I tilted my hand and then the chicken fell out of the packet and now it's on the floor. I don't really know what to do about that, but this is always what happens when I haven't eaten and then I try and make food. It just all goes wrong. It really doesn't help that this isn't a wheelchair adapted kitchen or anything. It's just a regular kitchen, so I'm always struggling to reach things. Hello, so basically my mum came home, peeled the skin off the chicken and chucked it in the oven. I think I've just got low blood sugar and I'm just behaving like a bit of an idiot. Anyway, I just went and checked the post and I've got a couple of things, so I thought I'd open them up. This one I can see is a letter from the hospital. So let's see what they've got to say for themselves now. A neurology appointment with Dr. Geraint.
What's that for then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, is that because of the, like after you've had the cognitive assessment or something?
But why are they sending me to some other doctor?
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know what that means, to be honest.
When is it?
Tuesday the 24th of April.
Hang on, you've got another appointment on that date.
Dietitian 2:30. Dietitian 2:30 on the 24th. Do you know what? I'll be glad to see another neurologist because that one just kept.
Well, I know, but
he kept
was nice, wasn't he?
He was really nice. I like him a lot as a person, yeah, but I didn't like his opinions. Oh. I've got this surprise parcel, and what it is 2 new pairs of glasses. It's my friend, basically
But how do they know what you...
Because I sent them a photo of my prescription before when they...
Oh, what, they asked you?
Yeah.
Well, you lost your glasses?
Yeah, because I lost them, but also I've had those ones for ages, haven't I? Watch it, open them up, let's have a look. Don't know where it... I definitely didn't buy them, I promise you. It was a gift.
That's weird.
Let's have a look at them. Ooh, I like these.
Hang on, there's a California address. Oh, they're like geeky glasses, aren't they? They're hipster glasses.
Yes, yes, Mum, they're hipster glasses. They look cool. What's the other pair like? Sunglasses.
Sunglasses pair. Is this some American friend you've got or something?
No.
Oh. Is it prescription sunglasses, I'm presuming?
Yeah, yeah, must be. These are the same as my normal glasses. I can see really well with them. They're definitely the same prescription. I like them. Hello again. So finally managed to get my shit together. I've had dinner and my neck was just not holding my head up and I just couldn't stay upright, so I've slapped the neck brace on and I still feel really rough. I'm really struggling today. It's a bad day for me, but I really love my new glasses, and the coolest thing about these is they've got some little gold bits on them, so it means that they go really nicely with the gold piercing jewellery that I've got in. I think I like them better than my old ones actually, so thank you so much to my friend for the gift in ordering me these, and the prescription is perfect. I can see just as well or better than I could with my old ones.